What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Alright, so if you can't tell by the title and thumbnail of this video, guys, we're actually going to be trying to fit the wing to the rear of the Mustang here, which of course that's where wings go. Anyway, spoiler. But yeah, I actually have to get the spoiler first. Give me 1 second. Hey guys, so we got the spoiler here. Try to get it in the car. Will it fit? Big fat no. Well, it fits inside the car. Dude, I'm doing really crazy stuff with this camera lighting right now. There it goes, fix itself. But anyways, guys, let's get up to the shop and get this spoiler fit and see if we can't get it to where it fits the car. But anyways, transition. All right, guys, so we have made it up to the shop. And I'm actually kind of nervous about doing this because I'm actually gonna have to be drilling holes in the trunk where the holes used to be. And it's not gonna be a big deal, but what I'm worried about is paint chipping through, like whenever I drill through the backside. And I definitely don't want that to happen. So what I'm gonna try to do is put some tape over the holes where the holes will be coming through, which will be somewhere right around in this area here, somewhere in there. And same place over there. So what I'm gonna do is take and, like I say, lay a little thin layer, just regular tape over it. And then from there, drill through. And hopefully, like I say, I just don't want this paint to bust out. But yeah, guys, we're gonna try to get the spoiler mounted up and, you know, test fitted today and get it as close to as possible as fitting good. The first thing, of course, is to get it bolted down. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so I got you set up on the tripod. That way I can get this going pretty easily, because I either do that or I put a GoPro on a hat or something, but I'd rather just have you on the tripod. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is try to get this thing mounted up. Let's go ahead and get our holes drilled first, and hopefully this all goes smoothly. Like I say, you can see probably from where you guys are at, this very big gap right here. And it is gonna take a lot of weight to probably do that, and definitely some heat. I have a heat gun here at the shop, so that's gonna help out a ton. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, here goes nothing. I am honestly super duper nervous right now. Like, you guys don't even understand. Well, we're through. Oh my gosh. I'm so nervous still. I mean, that was probably the easiest thing ever, but just really terrified that this is gonna like screw up my paint job and start peeling the paint off as I go. All right guys, that's one hole down. Just one more to go. Well, the holes are drilled. Now let's hope that when I peel the paint or the tape off, I use duct tape. And the only reason I use duct tape is because that was the only thing I had. Now I did make sure that I got the duct tape kind of dirty before I put it on so it didn't stick so good. That way hopefully it doesn't peel paint off. And I used the crappiest duct tape I could find. All right guys, so actually what I'm gonna do is leave the tape on there. That way whenever I'm kind of working with the spoiler and getting it fit, that it doesn't try to scratch up the trunk lid so bad. I'm really honestly not too much worried about it because the trunk's gonna cover it up anyway. And also if it does scuff it up or anything, I'll just take some rubbing compound and get the scratch out. Like it's not gonna scratch it that deep. Well, I say that, but I don't want to jinx myself. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take and try to get this thing fitted up and see if we can't get it bolted down at least and see how it looks. Oh yeah, also I don't know if you guys noticed, but my wife made me a pretty sweet hoodie. Check that out. I don't know if you guys can see that good, but yeah. She made me a BKP hoodie, and it's one like I can get dirty and work in. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that, babe. Love you very much. But you know, maybe one day, guys, we can have a merch store of our own. But right now, I just think the channel is just a little bit too small. I don't think it's enough of a demand for merch yet. But anyways, maybe one day we'll be big enough for a merch store. All right, guys, this is gonna be the hard part: trying to get this spoiler bolted on without it moving. And yeah, this is really like a two-person job, but I'm about to figure something out right now. dude, you guys who have this setup and have this spoiler and fit it to make it work, dude, kudos. Because this thing, from the forums that I've read and stuff, yeah, this thing fits like teetotal crap. Right there, you got a big hump that I can get my fingers under. So yeah, definitely got to get that out. Got to get this to fit the fenders better. It's got to be more like this, down and on the fender, like that. So we got a lot of work to do, but it can be done. I'm just gonna have to be patient. I really kind of wish it was summertime. Doesn't really get that hot nowadays around here. It's only getting up to like 75 degrees or so. I know with the sun hitting on it, it would definitely get a lot hotter, but I'm gonna have like some sandbags to sit on this thing. I'm actually probably gonna take and duct tape it right here. Just duct tape it down and use the heat gun and get it to where it fits these corners good. Then throw something pretty heavy right here, like a battery or something, like a couple batteries, and you know, set something on top of it to where it doesn't mess the car up, like a blanket or something. But yeah, I'm gonna try to take and work with this for a minute with the heat gun and stuff and see if we can't get it to fit better. Get a little step back view of it here, kinda this way. Let's see, let's zoom it in for you guys a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna look good, guys. It's just got a ways to go to work with. I can't wait to get that hood on there too. That hood's gonna make it stand out much, much better. All right, guys, so what I did first was I worked a little bit of heat into it and then taped it down. And no, I really do not like doing it like this with duct tape, but there's nothing I could find that can sit right here and actually hold that front nose of this, or the front side of this wing down. And you know, this was the only way I could figure out how to do it, but I'm gonna be really careful pulling the tape off. I'm actually gonna take this heat gun and heat up the tape a little bit. That way it peels off easy and doesn't mess up the paint. And if it does leave a residue, of course, it'll just come right off. Anyway, I'll just take some wax or something, wax it off, or if I have to, clay bar it off again. But this was the best way that I seen how to do it. And like I say, guys, I hope this helps if you guys are trying to do this with a urethane spoiler. This is the way I'm gonna do it. Like I say, I'm not a professional, but you know, just using my brain, seeing what might work, what might not, and just going with it. But let's get back to it. All right, guys, so I've been throwing heat on this thing for about 20 to 30 minutes now. You can see got a lot better fitment there across the middle. I don't know if it's gonna hold, but, and then there, you know, fits like I want it to, nice and smooth, close to the body. It's gonna really suck getting this duct tape off and getting all that duct tape, you know, sticky junk off, which I got brake clean up here, so it'll take it off no problem. But I do not like putting brake clean on my paint because it takes everything off, all the wax and sealant and everything that I just put on. But if I have to get the sticky stuff off, I will, and I'll just re-wax it. Tell you what, we'll try taking these batteries off and see what that does. All right, let's see, how does it look in the middle? Wow, that's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It actually formed pretty quick. Still got a little bit of work to do here. Not much. I can't get my hand under there now. That's really, really good. Honestly, guys, that's not bad. If the corners hold down like I think they will, it should be all right. I mean, that's really not bad at all. Like I say, I've only been working on it for maybe about an hour, and it's already fitting pretty well. I'm pretty picky though, guys. I really like my body lines and you know, fitments to be good. I still have a lot of work to do on fitment as far as, you know, some other stuff goes. Like I want the wheels to fit better. I want them a little out just a little bit more. You kind of see how it kind of sticks in just a little bit at the back. I just want that out just a little bit more, get the fenders rolled, and you know, just have the fitment looking a little bit better, make the car look a little bit wider, more stanced and mean. So once I let all that cool off, we'll take the tape off and see how it looks and see what you guys think. Another thing too, guys, I'm really excited with how far this car has came since we started this channel. I honestly wish I would have started this channel when I first got the car. That way we could see the build process and all as we go through, as I changed my mind with all the fuel injection and carburation stuff. It would have been some really good content, but we'll start with another build here soon. which actually be coming to the channel. So you guys just stay tuned. We got a new project. I've actually had this project for a while, so if any of you guys are OGs, you know what it is, but I just haven't started on it yet. But once I start on it, guys, you're gonna really like what this project has in store. Okay, so it is finally time to see what we got and see how the spoiler turned out. Still got a little bit of work to do, nothing crazy, but yeah, let's give it a look. So if you can't tell here, guys, it looks a lot better than it did before. It did used to have a huge gap right here to where I could like put my whole hand up underneath it. Now I can just get my fingers barely underneath it. Still got some work to do, but what I'm gonna end up doing is just leaving the spoiler on the car and not paint it or nothing right now, just leave it flat. And it's gonna look a little weird to me, but at least it's not like white. It could be white and that would be much worse, but this side fits pretty good too. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is just leave it out, leave it on the car and drive it to work throughout the week and stuff, and take and put the sun, you know, get it out in the sun, let it work its magic on it, put some heat on it, that urethane, you know, it should conform to the body just like it's supposed to. And during the day, what I'll do is take and put some tape on the sides here, tape it down. That way, when it's out in the sun, it has all day to just bake on it and get it formed to the body like I want it to. But that is 1,000 times better than it was. And also, it looks good across the back right here. No gaps or nothing. So now all you people that have hounded me for years and years about this spoiler not being on the car, all you guys that were saying, oh, the car still needs a spoiler, it would look a lot better. Well, there you go. I finally did it. You can get off my back now. But yeah, guys, so be sure to stay tuned because we got a lot of stuff coming for Onyx here. We got more stuff for him. We got more stuff and another project coming to the channel, guys. Another project's gonna be coming here soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. You guys aren't going to want to miss out on that. This is going to be, definitely going to be a good build series. But if it's your first time viewing my channel, guys, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Turn on the notification bell. That way you can stay up to date with all the videos that'll be coming out on Onyx here and other videos that'll be coming out on other projects. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate all the views, all the comments, all the likes, and all the shares on the videos. And until next time, for me and Onyx here, we'll see you later.